So let's now transition over and away from the offensive side because, let's be frankly honest, most of the positions are decided when it comes to the offense. We already know who's starting at quarterback, running back, tight end, lineman. We already know that. The defense, however, a little bit more unpredictable. And for us, it's primarily going to start with my least favorite position group on the team right now, the linebacking core, because that linebacking core right now is it's a little disappointing. I'll just put it that way. It's a little disappointing.
It's very nice of you to say it like that. They've been dog water since 2014. They have. They've been garbage since 2014.
Yeah, think about it. That was when we had Stephen Tulloch, DeAndre Levy, and some other good guys. Ever since then, it's been, oh, yeah, who are you?
This past year, watching the linebackers play was my least favorite part about the Lions team. Like, I was at terms with it. Hey, we're going to stink. There's no point in getting emotional over these games. I'd watch the linebacker position play, and I'd have to restrain myself. I'd have to look myself in the mirror and go, listen, they're 0-8. This game doesn't matter. Who cares that they can't plug an A-gap, make a tackle, cover a tight end? You name it, they can't do it. The linebackers, they're not good. That's it. Not good.
If you go to PFF, we were dead last in the league when it came to the tackling. We had a 32-point grade, and we were 32nd when it came to tackling. We were just atrocious tackling the ball carrier. But as always, we're going to talk about it because the only for sure starter at the linebacking core for the Detroit Lions is Alex Anzalone. He's the only for sure starter that we have. Other than that, it is literally just a laundry list of guys who may be starting next to him. You've got guys like Derrick Barnes. You've got Malcom Rodriguez. You've got Josh Woods. You've got our former first-round draft pick back in 2017, Jarrad Davis is back. So it's okay, outside of Alex Anzalone, who fills in at linebacker spot number 2? Is this like our, how should we dare say it, devil's choice on who we go for? What do we go after?
It literally is. I can't believe a few things there. I can't believe Davis is back. I completely forgot about that. I can't believe Alex Anzalone is the guy that's the lock. Alex Anzalone is your crown jewel at linebacker? Is that a joke? Is that a joke? That's like some Division II college stuff. Alex Anzalone's the one.
If it's a joke, it's a really bad joke. Let's just put it and call it for what it is. Because Anzalone, it is. I'll be frankly honest. I don't like Alex Anzalone. I do not like him as a tackler. I don't like him as a linebacker. The only thing he has going for him is that he knows the defense. That's it. He knows the defense, but he can't execute very well.
Yeah, he
looks like Thor, but who cares?
He was the biggest guy last season where I'd watch him, and I was like, I can't watch this Anzalone anymore. Can't do it. And he's the guy that's back. I don't know. Hopefully Derrick Barnes, right? That's who we need. Derrick Barnes, I feel like he was promising coming out last year. A lot of good things said about him. He looks like an absolute freak of nature. And then Malcom Rodriguez as well. They took him later this year, though.
Malcom Rodriguez was our 6th-round draft pick, but I will say this, just because you're a 6th-round draft pick does not mean anything, because Tom Brady was also a 6th-round draft pick. We know how his career's turned out.
For sure. I feel like Malcom has had some pretty good steam behind him, too, for being a 6th-rounder and all. There's been some promising things said when he came out and through camp.
If nothing else about Malcom Rodriguez, the man's a damn gym rat. Like, the dude is stacked. He is, completely ripped. So listen, you don't have to worry about him potentially getting bulldozed by somebody. He's going to be able to handle his own out there on the field. For me, it's okay here. Based upon what I've heard, Derrick Barnes did okay. He's not been bad. Nobody said anything bad about him. He's looked the part in camp. But when I hear these reports about Malcom Rodriguez, like Kelvin Shepphard has been highly complimentary of Malcom Rodriguez's abilities in camp. And from what I'm also hearing, they're potentially starting to, they're starting to give Malcom Rodriguez some green dot responsibilities, such as being able to call the defense, such as being able to put the huddle together. So for me, listen, if we're talking about a guy that's got the leg up as far as that linebacker number 2, it's probably going to be Malcom Rodriguez.
Man on a mission, I'ma get it. You know I be on a